girls, gays, theys, welcome to the stream. Hello, 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 hello. I am so excited. I've been thinking about doing this for a while, but I'm ripping the band-aid off. I'm doing it. Okay? I'm doing it today. Right freaking now. Alright? It's gonna be great. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be amazing. And we're doing it in hardcore mode. So no saves, no reloads. We get what we get, and we don't throw a fit. Well, we might throw a fit, but it'll be great. Grum! Hello, Grum! Slurp. Oh, I love being called that. Az is also still fine, but Slurp is great. You can call me either. You know me as Az. That's my like name for friends. And Slurp is like gonna be my tag. So either is fine. Either is good. Do I have anything else to say today? Not really. I just want to get into this. I just want to start making a character and getting excited and meeting Kim Kitsuragi. Whatever name is above your MC is what I'm calling you. I'm too dumb to think. Absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. In that case, probably Az, but I've made it a little confusing for people, but you know what? It'll be fine. People will figure it out. Yeah. It's fine. It's totally fine. I guess let's just jump into it. Let's jump into it, boys. Let me do this. Oops. Hello? Thank you. Ta-da? Okay, that's good. Should I go? Yeah, I'll go live on TikTok real quick. Where did I put that? Here it is. Okay, clocking in hardcore disco. Yes. Go live. Okay. And I believe we are live on TikTok. Hello, TikTok. Hi, TikTok. Can I pop the chat window out? Yes, I can. Yes, right? The art of this game is inspiring to a degree that I have not felt. Oh, I just went bald for a second. That I have not seen in like years. Where's my... Yes, there's the default. Okay, close this. I'm closing extra things. We're doing a new game. So here's the thing. I wanted to do hardcore mode. How do I do that? Let me look it up real quick. Okay, so the deal here is basically this is like an RPG. Or it is an RPG, my bad. We're creating a character. It's not as flexible as like D&D, but it does feel like D&D, if that makes sense. So that's one of the reasons I really love it. Let me see. Disco Elysium hardcore mode. Hello, Harry Dubois. Welcome to the stream. I'm thinking I want to be smart, but really bad with emotional intelligence. Probably pretty bad at muscles, and really good with my motorics. I can never read that. How do I... Hardcore mode. It can be manually enabled in the options menu. Wait. Is that in here? Aha! Oh my god, he said it! New music? That's crazy. Okay. We have hardcore mode. I'm thinking... Oh, do I want to be this bad at... Should I go this? Or... How emotionally stupid do we want to be? I feel like I think I'm gonna go with this. Yeah. You know what? I'm locking in. Okay. The next part is what type of signature skill do we want? I'm almost thinking rhetoric because it would be funny. Conceptualization, I've done that one. Maybe logic. Or encyclopedia. Okay, so the thing about... I wish I could... I want to read like all of these, but it would take so much time. I mean, look how many skills there are. We would be here for at least an hour if I read all of these. But we can go over the basics real quick. Analysts, thinkers, ideologues, undercover cops. This one's fun. I like drama. Creatives. I do love conceptualization. Forensic scientists, sane people, well-adjusted cops. The non-suicidal. Wait, have I not read that before? Oh, I didn't know it said that. You know, I played this game like 3 times and I miss something every time. Dreamers. Inland Empire is really fun. Empathy, judges of character, leaders, cops, cop aficionados, pretend cops. Pretend cops, really. Diplomats, charmers, sociopaths. Fighters. See, I'm gonna be very weak. I'm probably gonna have to upgrade my endurance, like, immediately. Oh god, wait, I just realized we're gonna be very weak. You know what, that's a problem for future me, actually. These ones, most of these are self-explanatory. Electrochemistry is like drug brain. City lovers. High-strung investigators. Shoot now, ask question later cops. Surprise haters. Surprises are... I like surprises. They can be overwhelming sometimes, but most of the time I like them. Hand-eye coordination, trick shooters, snipers, jugglers. Fine detail detectives, sensualists, urban scavengers. Shot dodgers, thinkers on their feet, pinball heads. Acrobats, thieves, unbearable show-offs. Machinists, tinkerers, instrument players. Card players, military fetishists, cool people. Cool people. I wonder. Wait. Do we not get to... Okay, here we go. I'm thinking logic. Or... I could switch and go interfacing instead. No, I wanna do a super smart cop run. How about this is such it's a hard choice. Logic. You know what? Let's do it. Yeah, logic. We're diving in. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address, even in the clearest water, if deep enough can drown.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it.
Oh, I just realized.
No larger than a single grain of malt.
I'm gonna be.
You don't have to do anything anymore.
Hold on, ancient reptilian brain. I realize I'm gonna be blocking this if I am here. Flip horizontal. I might have to make myself a little bit smaller for this. Yeah, okay. And we're gonna switch chat to the other side as well. Transform. Oh, is this gonna... I need somebody to chat. Where is it? Hello? Where is chat? Chat? It's not showing up. Ah. Hi, kitty. I'm working on the Twitch stream. Why isn't the chat showing up? Refresh. Ah. No chat? Chat is not allowed? Ah. Ah. Okay. Literally nothing? Am I going crazy? Where is it? Okay, we're just... What if... Is it in here? Ah. Why? Why doth chat not work? We might have to go without chat. But I don't understand. Wah, 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 wah. You know what? Chat is in our hearts. I will figure that out soon. But soon is not now. Okay, ancient reptilian brain. Tell me the deets.
Ever.
Uh-huh.
Never, ever.
Never ever?
Never, ever, ever, baby.
Really? You know what?
And in
No existing.
Time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
No ex-wives? What was that about the ex something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful, ball of meat surrounding you.
Oh,
This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness.
oh my
of
goodness.
The meat thing.
Not the meat thing. Also, hello TikTok. I see all of you friendly little guys joining. Zero, Ethan, your editor. I do need an editor. What should I do? Plunge back into family. Do I want to know about the X something? This is a great question. I think I do want to know about the X something.
Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible.
Oh.
Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
Allons-y. Never let me go.
Alright. Nothing down to fuck all, Borough.
Look. There's an I am tired of being this type of animal. Who gives a shit?
Not you. Your days of giving a shit and being that type of animal are over.
Wait, no. I need to belittle myself instead.
Do you really?
Don't be naive. Of course not. I want to sail the inky blackness until forever ends.
The song of death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meat around you.
Hi, emo grape.
Sensation.
Happy birthday, nephew. Why? It's not my birthday. Not my birthday yet. You got like 2 months till my birthday. I appreciate it though. I said happy Okay, happy birthday. I mean, thank you. Whatever. Stop pointing at me. The sweet song man me a sensation. By God.
Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Disco music. Mother, help me. There's a hand attached to my neck and I'm in it.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
No. Help someone. Cut my head off. It's trying to murder the rest of me.
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Somehow, you know what it is. A caprice can name a motor carriage.
Really? Do I know that? Let me up. Let me up. Let me at him. Let me at him. Up. Up. Oh, Oop. Hold on. I am, in fact, alive. Source, disco, yes. Okay. And we're back, okay. I got my pee out. Let me put that away.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Really? Okay. Commodore Red. Yes. I'm so weak. If I get hit once, I'm dead. Rolling empty. Oh yeah, I should probably read these for you guys on TikTok, right? You can't really read it that well. I'm sorry. I'll do better. Words fail to describe how rank it smells in here. They should have sent a poet. They should have. Any poets in chat?
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Okay.
The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
Gimme!
You swoop up to catch the
I
tie.
did it!
Snap.
I passed my
It's
first
released
check.
from the blade. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with
Yippee!
4 or 5 different patterns.
Speak to me. Speak to me. Wait, where is it? Oh, I already put it on. I silly. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. You see bottles in the bathtub. Wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs. You don't say. Give me this. And put it on. And give me this.
A mirror hangs above a bent and
Hi,
broken
BB. By the way.
The first discharge of masculine energy, someone
And
has ripped
Addison.
half the faucet off.
A mirror. Okay.
Was this not the same Elon that founds
Elon?
empires and lays waste to cities? Virile, uncaring towards the little things? Probably not, no.
Probably not.
Hot water sprays from the faucet's base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just a vague impression of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Really,
Really?
nothing.
Or recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions.
I see.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
I don't care.
Behold.
Oh. Oh my god, it's baby girl. It's Poke. What's up, Poke?
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Of course I do. It's, is it some kind of superstar? I think I'm a superstar.
It appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
I think it might be because I'm a superstar.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
No, this is what superstars do.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off.
Oh.
What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Is it crazy if I just say superstardom? Probably. I think it's an expression of
You
pain.
are correct.
Oh, really? I'll try it.
Like the rest of you.
Damn it.
It comes from a bad place, somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
Okay. How about this?
It's too late.
Oh.
Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex.
Oh.
It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
Thank you for sharing the live, Rye. I appreciate it. Even if you do force me into saying that today's my birthday, I mean, I guess there are worse things that could happen to me. What if it was my birthday today? You guys would all have to like the live if it was my birthday.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings.
Assess the damage.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Did I break it with my own hands?
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
What did this then?
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Wait, what am I doing?
Something you've done before.
Assess the size of the impact.
It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. Like the green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which, coincidentally, is missing its friend.
Ah.
Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
I should go and get that
Cool
shoe.
wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
My God. The endless void. I'm gonna get that shoe. Thanks. Anything else? I think that's everything in here. Let's get out of here. There's something on the table. Oh, money! Money for me. The smell of the sea makes you dizzy. My shoe.
There they both are. Two identical shoes. Both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin.
Indiscriminately.
Reunited on your feet.
On my feet!
Like two baby crocodiles.
How do they fit?
Good. They're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
I see. That's okay. One good thing is one good thing. Good morning, Revachol. Let's see. It's March. Wait, this is close to my birthday. Oh.
Hello, officer.
Hey, girl. What's up?
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Uh-huh.
Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
Oh.
A silver jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor, sparkling. This is the sparkle of too many nights out on the city.
Officer, am I military personnel?
No.
Wait, I know. I'm a businessman, chief executive officer, right?
The young woman shakes her head slowly.
Oh.
Officer could be an artistic statement. You're already prone to those.
Officer is my stage name, right? I can see myself as a middling disco artist called The Officer.
No. You're a police officer, sir.
You're shitting me.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time.
All this time.
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
Oh.
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Right.
You have no doubt about the drinking. But do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped drunk? She must have heard something.
I might not know where I am, or who I am, or what a Capri Canema is. How I know. Wait, or what a Capri Canema is, how I know what one looks like.
She nods.
But I do know when somebody's not telling me the whole story. What am I doing here? What's my case?
There's a mercenary out back. He's been hanged. The body has been there for a week now. The locals probably got tired of it and called the cops.
Probably. And why didn't you just tell me that?
I didn't mean to overwhelm you with information. You seem a bit lost, officer.
Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else?
Could it be because of the drinking?
Oh, you don't say.
She hasn't had time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarette. She looks tired, her beauty waning faster than it ought to at her age.
Ah. Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law?
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
Oh, okay. Well, I am not doing. I'm not trying to
Of course.
be weird right now.
Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Okay, bye.
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you said the words a million times before. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
What if I don't want to ask questions?
You're a cop, Harry. It is unnatural of you not to want to ask questions.
Wait, I have some questions before you go.
Yes?
What is it that they have against the police here?
The dock workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. At least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest of the city.
Where exactly is here? Where am I?
You're in a hostel, sir.
No, where are we? Where in the world?
We are in Revachol.
Oh,
Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation. Half a century after a failed world revolution, she is central to our moment in time.
Revachol forever.
Forever and ever.
Tell me, is it 51 now?
It's 51.
What
The
century?
current century?
And what's that? What number?
Centuries don't have numbers. They have names. And this is the current one.
How many centuries have there been then?
Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir.
8,000 years. What's so funny?
You're right. There is nothing funny about civilization.
Yeah. Your room is almost next to mine. Did you hear anything last night?
There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
Did I have any visitors?
I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here.
Loud disco music?
Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime among them.
Oh, that. Yeah. Whoa. The less said about OO, the better.
OO were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
Mostly just gets hard, doesn't it?
It would appear so. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped and there was a change of pace.
What happened?
A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it.
Was I singing this? Show her the empty case of the smallest church in St. Siens.
Yes, there was a church in there. A really small church. Like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that. And also
What else?
that it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a winded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
When you say wounded, do you mean that in a cool way? Like a Wild beast.
Yes. It was very cool.
It's impossible to say whether she's being sarcastic or really means it.
Okay.
Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
That's so me. What did I do?
A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
Was there anything else?
There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then, around 4 or 5. And that was it.
Yeah, you know what? That seems like it checks out.
Glad to have been of assistance.
Okay, bye. Cigarette. This week, the edition. This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trompe le Monde. Trompe le Monde. I have no tasks yet. Anyway, I'm very normal. I'm very normal. I'm very normal. I'm very normal. Guys, I'm so normal. Summer door closed for the winter. This is where the lyrics would be. A big old karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sing into it. Hi again, kitty. The speaker is connected to the radio. The music is...
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul's cubic content is obscured by the hangover.
Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard. Through a PA system.
A PA system?
By other people.
By other people. This goes down well with the theory I'm developing, that I'm a down-on-my-luck superstar person.
Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely.
Am I winning?
You should probably go on
You know
stage
what?
and pose for a moment when
Yes.
you're done with this thought. See if it works.
I am very winning right now. I just woke up. I'm thinking about doing karaoke. What should I sing when it comes to it?
You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious.
Of course, they'll really get a gauge on my soul with that one.
Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic, small church song. Who's laughing now?
No one.
No one.
Nobody.
You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed.
All right.
As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint.
A bright light. Where is it coming from?
From a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do. They squint at lights, and they solve shit.
Yeah, that's me. I've been establishing my superstardom hard lately.
Yeah, you have. You're a big dick cop. Dick Mullen.
Yeah.
Salam Rocky Baye.
Yep.
Badass on the edge disco cop.
Yeah.
Time to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera. Lights.
Action.
With a sudden flash, the world freezes around you, and you along with it. In an iconic monochrome solution, a black silhouette against a rasterized orange world. It's on.
It's on.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again.
Look at the stuffed bird.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs, one of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall.
Okay.
This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now.
Insulindian Isola.
The small steel tag says as much. The Great Skua. Stegosaurus Skua.
That's the Great School, right?
Look, your buddy is over there.
He looks at the doors where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my buddy?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Are you a bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This seems like a touchy subject.
Understood. Let's not make him mad. This is a water cooler. A large bubble is rising to the surface. What is this? Oh, hell. Okay. The word Monday is written on it. A woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today starts in a man's handwriting. Okay. Profiling much? A soft purr of electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. The door is bolted. A sign reads, "Kitchen reserved for personnel until 13:00. Okay. Inside, you catch a glimpse of union paraphernalia, a strike poster, some red pennants. A sign reads, "Mess hall reserved for union members. Doors open 16:00. The Royal Pinball machine is unplugged.
Hello, sweetie.
Hi.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
She nods to the man in the orange bomber jacket. Oh. Okay. Okay, I won't.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You.
Me?
As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
Shake his hand.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi,
Hi, Kim.
Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
Uh-huh.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
I don't really know my
Okay
name.
then. It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
There must be some kind of misunderstanding. You're taking me for someone else.
No, I don't think so. We should ask him for a rundown of the area, now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yes, the police. I'm aware I'm a policeman.
Right. And the interviews?
What interviews?
At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
Yeah, I have, yeah.
Good. But even if you haven't, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
Does he not believe me? He probably doesn't.
Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
So about that dead body?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like dead bodies.
Sure. But did you take it down from the tree?
Look, man, yeah.
Does that mean the body is no longer in the tree?
No.
So the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice.
Oh.
It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
What if I told you I'm not really a police officer?
We all feel that way sometimes. There is no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid. What remains is that there is a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out who put it there. If we don't, no one else will.
Oh, right.
And then, soon after, dead bodies would be dangling from all the trees.
Not all the trees. That can't be good.
But first, we have to take it down.
How can you be so sure I'm from the police?
I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back.
He points to your jacket.
I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
Okay.
Inspectorate General means internal affairs. What he's saying is he's not from the Rat Squad and isn't supposed to suspect such things.
Ah, you mean the Rat Squad.
No need for derogatory terms. They're only doing their job.
You said insignia. These white rectangles, you mean?
Yes,
But they're just white rectangles.
they're not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West. I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job.
Shouldn't I have a badge or something?
You mean you don't have a badge?
I pretend you found it. I have a badge. I'm a policeman and I have found my badge.
Oh, if you didn't have your badge, then that would be very bad. You would need to report it on my shortwave. But since you do have it, we can go straight to the task at hand.
But I can't remember anything.
I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
What were we supposed to do again?
Talk to the manager. Then we go out back and take the body down.
Oh.
After you, officer.
After me.
Kitsuragi is now in your palm.
Yeah, I know. Thank you, though. So far, pretty normal. I don't know if I want to internalize that. Let's go talk to Garch.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41?
I'm currently in between names.
Fantastic.
Kim is about to say something. Let him.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
He looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the lieutenant.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
Okay.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
In case.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
Yes?
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions.
Right then. Questions. I got this.
His face expresses profound doubt in your having this.
Okay, Gart.
Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in the more innocuous questions, which you can later use in the more sinister ones, not vice versa.
Okay.
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there. That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence.
A big hole.
A really big one.
A really big one.
You can get to the courtyard through there.
Oh.
No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
You don't say.
She went away because none of your business.
Have they not been telling you you're a cop?
Am I not a cop? Everything is my business.
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
Oh?
Thank you.
Didn't go well?
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching.
This stuff gets on my nerves. I am a feminist.
What?
That's right. Wait, which, oh my god, all of these are so good. That's right. If there's one thing I know about myself is that I'm a total raging feminist. You heard me. Do you have a phallus in your ear? I said I'm a feminist. Wait, oh. Do you have a phallus in your ear? I said I'm a feminist.
That's good. But there is a timetable for this investigation, dictated to us by the stages of decomposition.
Oh.
And it says we need to move on.
Kim doesn't want to talk about feminism. Okay, Kim. Okay.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it for special bonuses and effects.
Okay.
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
This is it. He said they hoisted him up on a tree. Who is this they, if he doesn't know?
Before you said they hosted him up on a tree, who did you mean by they?
Oh, people are saying it was the union dock workers, that it was a lynching.
Who exactly is saying that?
The locals, customers, the people who eat here. A lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers did it.
Okay.
Did the debarders themselves tell her this, or is it a rumor?
I don't really know. You'll have to ask her.
Why would the dock workers lynch this man?
I would suppose it's because they have nothing better to do.
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbour company, I hear. A mercenary. The unionistas probably thought they'd send a message.
Did you kill him?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
I have another question.
The lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling.
Actually, just kidding. I don't have another question. That's all.
Let's go.
Okay.
Not so fast, Mr. Feminist. You owe me 130 real.
What's Real?
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
Oh.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
Some money. Oh, I understand. You mean I owe you money.
Wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's right, money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
You're under
Can't
arrest.
arrest me. I haven't done anything.
Did someone order a vague, farcical reading of the law? More than one pops into your head.
Refusal to aid an officer. Wait, refusal to aid an officer of the peace. You are impeding me from carrying out a murder investigation with your inane request for money.
But it's not inane. You owe me money.
Me? Owe you money? No.
It is cruel of you. A man has been killed. File a request for compensation with Station 41. We need to work now.
Okay, you'll only have to pay for the window and the drinks. That's 70. I'll get the rest from your stupid station.
I have no memory of drinking them. I'm not paying for the drinks.
The ledger does. The ledger has a memory. The drinks are non-negotiable. There's no way your station will pay for them.
Okay. Goodbye and thank you for your cooperation.
Don't thank me. You still owe me 70. If you don't have it by tonight, I'm not letting you back up there.
That's enough now, sir. Good day.
Good day.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
I have no idea.
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Up on Marvel Hill.
Why did you say that?
Lieutenant Kitsuragi, do you know a place called Marvel Hill?
No. But isn't that an expression, not a place?
An expression?
A saying. Up on Marvel Hill, a great high place. One that is impossible to climb back to.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Could I trace it back somehow to the exact street, the exact number on a building?
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe.
Okay. First, I want to become a feminist. Against men? Okay, wait, that's great. Oh, wait, should I have... I should have waited to internalize that. That's okay. Hey, Lena.
Hello, sweetie.
Hi.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
Maybe I am?
And have you found anyone to be sweet to?
I don't know. Maybe I have.
You rascal. I'm too old for you, and too married besides.
I don't think you're too old for me. Am I speaking out of turn? Perhaps. You're married. It's fine.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself.
Don't slap yourself, girl. Don't slap yourself.
I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses as she looks up, smiling.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
How'd you like to roll with me?
Whatever do you mean?
Nothing. I was just thinking of the lyrics to a song. Wanna roll with me?
Ah, yes. Probably Roll With Me by the Fletchers.
Probably.
People often quote the Fletchers at me. Morel says it's my theme song.
I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
I hope you're right. I hope it's not too bad.
You know where we are, right?
The Whirling in Rads cafeteria? It was on my keys.
That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located?
In Revachol?
Yes, indeed. We are in the fine city of Revachol.
Revachol is the disgraced capital of the world. Something like that?
Yes, great. See? We're getting somewhere. What else do you know about our city of splendor? Tattered as she may be.
Honestly, I don't know diddly squat about Revachol. What kind of place is this?
How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I.
Are we?
I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days.
There's a pause as she studies your expression. You must look quite lost.
Speaking of history, you know what year it is. Yes?
It's the spring of 51.
That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
Ooh, pen!
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulders.
What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
I'd like to think it's the dictatorship of the proletariat, but something tells me it's not.
Oh, sweetie. It's really not. There used to be people who thought that way. Other people who wanted those things, but they all went extinct. Revachol is a zone of control led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition.
Mm-hmm.
We have almost no government of our own, and certainly no dictatorship of the proletariat.
Damn it. Proletariat.
But they still have cops.
If there's no governments, how come there are cops?
Oh dear. And you were doing so well. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution.
Of course it has.
But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
So, how did I do?
You were doing quite well up until the end there. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality in a word. It's very odd.
Indeed it
A
is.
sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
Do you now, Kim? What are you thinking about, Kim?
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
What is this, the revolution you mentioned?
A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
Damn. But I'm a cop. Whatever it was hasn't stopped me.
Of course, sweetie. I really don't know how to explain it better.
Who could tell me more?
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
She turns to the lieutenant.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though
Unfortunately.
I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
That's a good point. This doesn't look like Rich Central.
Sweetie needs money. Do sweeties get money?
Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck?
What is a paycheck? I haven't seen any paychecks.
You must be joking. Although our pay does sometimes feel like a joke.
It's not easy to assert your right to a decent living wage when you don't have a strong union behind you. Maybe you should talk to Everard, the union leader.
Cops unionizing? That sounds like a nightmare.
Interesting idea. This Everard sounds powerful. Maybe you can wrangle some coins out of his pocket.
Perhaps. Let's change the subject.
Oh, no, I'm so sorry I don't have money for you. If there's anything else I can do for you, just ask.
I've got to
Of
get
course,
going
dear.
now.
Good luck with your case.
Okay. Bye. Oh, there's money in there? Give me that. Okay, it won't let me. Ooh. A bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquid is spilling out. A man is sleeping at the table, wearing mud-caked boots and rolled-down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines, encircled by a logo with a tree.
A colorful piece of plastic is dangling from his carabiner. Makes your fingers itch. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Pick up the
The
pills.
man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
Yes.
You've just picked up some magnesium.
Yes, I know.
It's a dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and a job permit. A young, able-bodied man stares back at you from the photo. Santiago S. John.
Give me.
You fumble
Fuck.
with the spring-loaded gate of the carabiner, but
Stop finger fucking him, officer! I'm responsible for these oafs and their stuff. Even Sleepy there.
You stay out of this, bartender.
Fine. Finger bang him then. I don't care.
Finger bang him. Girl, what?
To be honest, he's correct. Police officers generally don't go around appropriating possessions from people. Let's go.
Okay.
It was just an idea. Come on, relax, everyone. It didn't turn out well. Doesn't mean it was a bad idea, or that you shouldn't appropriate stuff.
Mm-hmm. You know what?
You gently shake his shoulder, but nothing happens. This man could probably sleep soundly in a ship's engine room.
Right. Okay, let's get out of here. Hey guys. What's this? A heap of snow melts in this wheelbarrow. This street sign reads "Fuck the police." Yeah. Pigs go home. The street name is illegible. Thanks, guys. What's up, lady?
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
You sound surprised.
We don't see a lot of police around here. That's all.
I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
We need directions.
Of course. Where to? Oh, that's right there, in the yard.
Uh-huh.
She's relieved someone has come for it. Finally. Even all the way over here. There's a drop of death in the spring air.
Where am I?
What do you mean?
I'm a bit disoriented. This is Revachol, right?
Yes, sir. District of Martinez. This intersection is called Roundabout North.
Okay.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
The lieutenant seems uncomfortable with the level of disorientation you are displaying. What's up north?
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
Okay.
The harbor gates, some kind
East?
of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too.
Okay.
Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably.
What is on the other side of the canal?
Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
Oh. What is in the west?
It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach.
Thanks, that's all for now.
No problem.
She nods, brushing a fleck of soil off her cheek.
She's very well composed. Back straight.
I see. What is this fuck the police business?
Excuse me?
This street sign says fuck the police.
Oh, well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here.
It's alright, I didn't mean to startle you.
Okay.
Who are you exactly?
Me? I am just a gardener.
Are you?
She hides it well, but behind the sweat and dirt there is something else in her rigid posture.
There's more to you than that.
Is there?
The quickness of the reply certainly does not prove you wrong.
Yes, what are you doing here?
I'm working.
Working on what?
I have a greenhouse in the yard there. I've been trying to get some work done.
But?
Well, as you already know, there's a corpse there, hanging from a tree. It smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
Thank you. My head is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale.
Salts? Ammonium salts. Perhaps useful for later.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
She wipes her brow with the canary yellow glove.
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
One more thing. Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure, keep them. I have another pair.
She hands you the rubber gloves with no visible annoyance. Okay. Oh, the kind green ape pen. Beep, beep, beep. Trash. There are bottles inside. You could pick them up if you had a bag. Well, damn, I don't have a bag.
This Post Lavantore mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
Oh.
A faint sticker on the side reads, RCM Emergencies Desk number 8102, with a slogan, Mankind, be vigilant.
Good mail delivery box. Pat the box. Pat, pat. Hee.
The box seems happy.
Mm-hmm.
Eat shit pig, fucked by the coon, and St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it.
Oh.
Jenny is a whore.
A whore?
Best set mailbox also.
Oh. Been there, post live eventier mail collection box. Been there.
The mail collection box seems cathartic, thankful even. So do you. You shudder. Then you swallow.
Leave. What's this? Rue de Saint Ghislaine 8B.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta.
I'll come back to this. What is it? Give me this.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Why am I looking at this?
Cop habit. You look at everything. This isn't case related, you think.
What kind of vehicle drove through here?
Hard to say. Your vision is blurred and you're having difficulty concentrating thanks to your relentless hangover.
Challenging. Reconstruct the movement. I'll try.
The tire tracks were left here.
Oh,
by an
critical
unknown
success!
That took place some days ago. It's a message written in the language of burnt rubber. Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags. This is point A. The driver started there and then accelerated straight into the fence, left a hole big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry, according to the cafeteria manager.
So he was right about me doing it.
The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building. Before heading south. Must have been in a hurry.
A car drove through the fence.
You are correct. This is a rather motor carriage-friendly city.
Is this connected to the case?
I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez. With the jam right here on the roundabout, I would keep them separate.
Okay.
You could follow the track south. There seems to be a canal there. See where they went, if you find the time.
Okay. Let's check out the body. What is this? The letter R wears a crown. On the ribbon below, a light above descending. This is the logo of the municipality of Revachol. Okay.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container.
Just a trash container. There is no such thing. Your fingers start to itch just looking at that padlock.
How do we get the lock open?
We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage,
Or, Lieutenant?
Or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
He might also have information. This is better than the pry bar idea.
Okay. What's up, bro? Wait. Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposes. The kids' ladder is rickety but climbable. The ladders for kids, it wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man. Someone is trying to go herbs in this greenhouse. Ooh, something in here. Yes, take all. Winch mechanism has been oxidizing for some years. Oh.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
What is this?
It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack.
Why am I looking at this pile of roofing material?
Because it's nice and
Damn it.
orderly. Well-laid pallets. Easy on the eyes. Rhythmic pattern. Calms your mind. Mammals like this stuff.
I do like this stuff. You know, I'll look at these first and then I'll talk to him.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
What kind of boots?
Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails, all over the yard. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Lieutenant, workers' boot tracks.
Noted.
What do you think you are? A super detective? You're hungover. These are just dents in the mud. No pattern emerges for the time being.
Damn it. Okay, what do you have to say?
Kuno's got this.
The boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Conceptualization. You're going after his ass.
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy Kuno.
Hey kid, a word. Police business.
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
Love it in the dick.
I just realized, will I get in trouble from TikTok? From this? I mean, it's censored.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Stop throwing slurs at my crime scene. That's not how we do it.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Juicy what now?
I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Yeah, Kuno. Ride the lightning, Kuno.
Kuno's riding it, see?
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Kim, what shall we do?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces. You will see.
The language these kids are using, pure unfettered id. There will be no reasoning with those creatures.
Okay. I won't reason with them then, because I can't.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath.
Look down.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
God, what is that? Why is it so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow. Cop's gonna blow, Kuno.
The smell is repulsive.
Oh, that was close. I almost did
pushes
it.
in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
Let it out. Ew! Yuck! Okay, bro.
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet. and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
Hmm.
The smell of Commodore Red rises from the pool. Among it, distilled spirit and bits of shish kebab.
God.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it.
Thanks. Wipe your mouth.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
You think ammonia would help?
If you can handle the headache. Some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor.
But not you.
I can't handle the headache.
Okay, where do we get the ammonia from?
That young woman, the gardener, mentioned she used salts for the smell.
Ah.
If she doesn't have any, there might be some in the frit store nearby.
Acquiring ammonia.
I got a handkerchief. Hey, gardener.
Hello again, officer. How are things?
Do you still have your salts? I think I could use some.
Sure. I'm done with them. Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
Yeah, okay. I guess let's try it again.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now. The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forces tears out of your ducts. You manage to keep it in once. The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
Yeah. The ammonia didn't help at all.
Nor does the wind right now.
Oh.
I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder.
Why can't I keep it in if I've been a cop my whole life?
I've seen captains puke their guts out. It never gets easier. You never get used to the smell. Every Monday is cadaver day. Throw up, investigate. Throw up, initial autopsy. Throw up, bag it. Then drive to the station. Maybe throw up on the way there if you didn't bag the thing tight enough.
You seem to be fine.
I think I've lost my sense of smell.
A white lie.
Ah.
Not being hungover helps too.
A white lie. He lied to me to make me feel better. Can we do something else? I think I want to solve something else now.
That's probably a good idea. Clear our head. But before we can do that, you need to get your shit together.
Okay.
We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now.
You've gained a thought.
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
Okay. I'll get my shit together. Oh, wait. I forgot that you have to put it in streamer mode. Oops. Oops. Sorry, VOD watchers. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, VOD watchers. I forgot. Some great tectonic force has cracked the pavement like an eggshell.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
You can revisit.
He doesn't want to sit on a bench with me. What's up? An ancient fountain. It doesn't pump water anymore. There's a tree in it. The spirited chirps and clicks of swallows fill the air.
Life doesn't need to be a struggle. I'll be with you in a moment, officer. Let me just finish my sandwich. Talk to angry old René first.
Okay. What's up, Renee?
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
Oh, my VTuber is broken. Wake up, girl. Hello? Oh, my webcam. My webcam came undone. Should I just close it and reopen it, maybe? Hold on. Technical difficulties. Hi, I'm bald. Hold on. I'm bald. There we go. Okay. Back to the game.
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
What if you want to grab your ass like it's a girl? Or what? Old? What if it's a boy? Hmm? A moment of your time, fellows. Don't get involved in their game.
You're such a wuss.
Okay, shut up.
Sure, officer. I am René Arnaud. And my specially abled partner here is Gaston Martin. How can we help you?
Do you know anything about the man hanged in the backyard of the Whirling in Rags?
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
And most of the locals?
In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
I guess not. But you don't have a problem with cops?
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
He doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics.
What about police women?
I'm confident they are indispensable in regard to all the paperwork and other administrative duties.
You better not be implying that women are unfit for field work. You must know I am a feminist.
I am merely stating that nature, in her infinite wisdom, has made men more fit to perform certain more challenging tasks than women. Remaining headstrong, making tough decisions on the spot, or even tackling physical obstacles are a few examples of such challenges.
Tell me something you're really good at, and I'll find a woman who's better.
I don't want to get into this argument with a police officer. Let's just say that in the last 82 years, I have repeatedly seen my beliefs confirmed in full.
Really? You seem to be playing in a crater.
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
Do you know who created it?
I do. Fire from heavy artillery.
Okay, it's a crater left by artillery fire, but why?
Why what?
Why was heavy artillery used?
Because that's what happens when communists hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
Wait, who are the communards again?
Commies, communists, socialists, anarchists, call them what you like. They just chose a name to feel special. Senseless sentimentality.
Did you use artillery fire against them?
Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked. Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't though, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
It was probably a bit more complicated than that.
Why shell them here in Martinez?
Because this place is a damn beachhead. Had to soften the commies up first.
The beachhead?
Yes. The military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol. Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta.
Deathblow. Sounds grim.
This here is Blood Ground, where coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses.
Blood Ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
Hold on, the coalition?
Don't get me wrong, officer. I hate those foreign dogs, but the enemy of my enemy and all that. They're the lesser evil.
That explains all the war damage.
Damn right, son. They laid the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too. The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course they still all influence.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players at the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do you think?
Thinking men have opinions on these things. Present one.
Foreign powers cleaned up our mess, and now they rule us.
I'm sorry it had to be them. After 8 years of fighting those hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking piss in the mountains, I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned through Revachol, or even if that damn clan Frisel had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case. Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio.
Oh no, not the music. I'm a pee-pee poo-poo head.
This is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with.
Who was this Frisel?
Damn Frisel. He was the king we couldn't protect. The Carabineers failed him, and the crown. He died in the hands of the hoi polloi.
Hoi polloi.
Public execution.
Hoi polloi. I've never heard of that.
He slouches as he says that. It makes him smaller, admitting they left the king to the mob.
You mentioned Guillaume.
A true king in both blood and mind. led Revachol before Frissel. He would have been better, but the damn commies drove him into exile.
Some manner of self-deceit is present in his thinking. Sounds like this Guillaume abandoned him, and he doesn't want to admit it.
Ooh, drama giving us the tea.
The suzerain is the king. Has everyone forgotten already? They've forgotten already. It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened.
Oh.
When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
All you observe is a veteran refusing to let go of the past and his old uniform. This is not uncommon.
Okay.
This is the uniform of the Royal Carabineers in service of Frissel I, Guillaume le Lion, and the valiant King Philip V before him.
Don't you mean Frissel the Fan?
You do not speak his name, Craven, although he was a clown. But he was our clown, ours to ridicule and to mourn.
I'm not mourning him.
There's something you missed. You will get to it. Don't worry.
You're right. Thank you, composure. Okay, let's talk to you.
I have really outdone myself. This is divine.
What kind of sandwich is it that it's that good?
Yes, that's what you need, Gaston. More padding on that fat ass of yours. I hope your heart gives out.
Oh.
René, it's a little pleasures. Life doesn't need to be a struggle.
I love the way he chews. Nom nom. Nom nom.
Hello, officer. How might I be of assistance on this fine day?
Tell me, what do you know about the dead man?
Let me think. I heard someone was hanged and left on a tree for a week. But that's all I know, really.
Really? You know absolutely nothing?
No, officers. I'm sorry. And I really would like to assist. You are both good guys. I can see that.
Then help them, you wimp. You have plenty of shoulder with the gauche caviar in the Union. Someone must know something.
He means caviar socialists.
Caviar socialists. Gauche caviar.
I wish I could, but I just don't know anything. I always keep my nose clean and don't gossip. Everyone knows and respects that.
I do respect that.
Odd. He doesn't seem to be lying, but there's something off here.
Sounds a bit like you're holding something back.
I'm not even anyone.
Of course he's holding back. His mouth is so full of Union prick he can't even speak properly.
Holy shit, René.
Can I at least finish my fucking sentence before you piss on it? Is that okay, René? I'm not anyone important in the Union. I just know Evrard.
How do you know Everett?
Everyone in Martinez knows the Clare brothers. I taught these boys human studies and history in the gymnasium.
What do you know about history? You never witnessed history, only heard about it years later when it had already moved on. You don't know history.
Well, that's why it's called history, bro. Not everybody is 80 years old.
The old soldier mumbles something under his breath and turns to face the sea. There he stands, proud, rigid and alone, like a cracking marble statue.
Let's try not to get caught in a crossfire.
Okay, Kim. I'll try. Are you a union member?
Oh, in many ways, yes. Like an honorary member. I attend meetings and parties, help with little things. Evrard, Edgar, and the older debardeurs all know me.
Debardeurs. So you're not an actual member?
Not in the technical sense. I don't have a vote or a membership card, but Evrard keeps me on the payroll, just for the little things.
So that's what it was before. Him hiding something. He tries to make it look like he's a big deal in the Union, and now the illusion is disintegrating before your and René's eyes. He doesn't know anything because no one tells him anything. He's an outsider.
Ah.
Of course he's not a member. He's not a member of anything. I knew that. He's a Weservein. Turns to where the wind blows and tries to look important.
No.
I hate the socialist rabble, but even siding with them is better than living your entire life on the fence. Never committing to anything. Pick a damn side already.
What are the little things you do know for Everard?
Writing work mostly. Occasionally, he needs something
What
written,
was that?
and I happen to have a way with words, people say.
What kind of things do you write for him?
Oh, nothing official, I assure you. Just essays for the newspapers. About Martinez and how things are and how they could be. Everhart and I have these long talks where...
Well, he tells his little pen man exactly what to say. It's commie propaganda, plain and simple. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Are you a caviar socialist?
I don't even consider myself a regular socialist. Politics is not really something I involve myself in, officer.
Wait, how can you write those newspaper pieces if you're not political?
Officer, I have a vivid imagination. And like I said, I have a way with words. That's enough. No need to sink into politics.
I don't know, you kind of just sound like a centrist.
He just fluffs it up.
Ah.
Of course. Don't sink into anything. Don't sink into any fight. Only sink into your couch.
So you are a weather vane.
I prefer highly adaptable myself. Have a better ring to hit, don't you think?
That's true. It does.
Mon Dieu.
Mon Dieu. The carabiner closes his eyes like he's never going to open them again. Thanks, that's all for now.
No, thank you. For being consummate professionals. You'll have this case wrapped up in no time.
Can I have a bite of that?
I'm sorry, officer, but I really don't share food. Nothing personal, it's just a principle.
The only one you have.
The sandwich looks like a culinary wonder. Well made and abundant in components. The author sure knew their craft. In addition to the obvious slice of ham, a fat one, you notice a brim of a tomato peeking from below. And is that mayonnaise?
Please, man, can I just have a bite?
Believe me, officer, I wish I could help you, but I need this sandwich to keep my blood sugar stable. In my age, you need to pay attention to these things.
Please, friend, let's just share it.
Fuck off! It's mine!
Oh. He jerks away, immediately startled by his own reaction.
A glimmer of respect flashes in Rene's eyes.
Oh.
Sorry, officer. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it in a bad way. But the sandwich is mine. I'm not gonna share it.
I mean, good on you for sticking to your guns.
And it's gone.
When the dissidents come to rape our country, he hides. But try to get a bite of his dear sandwich and he gets claws? You're a special kind of vermin, Gaston.
Oh, I want to. This is gonna be really bad if I fail it, though.
Alright.
Whoa.
This is how we're gonna do it.
How did I do that? Oh, that's okay. I admire your handiwork, chef, but there are a few things I'd do differently.
Like what, officer? This is as good as they come in Revachol, I assure you.
An array of delicious recipes flashes through your mind. Salads, salmon, sandwiches, bingo. This calls for an engineering angle. Structural rigidity, exposed rafters, lattice works, that type of approach.
How do you put a large slice of Olduvian cheese crosswire from the ham? It would minimize the component loss via crumbling.
Mon Dieu, that is an excellent idea. That would virtually negate the component loss.
I'll do you one better. The air pocket between the cheese and ham could house a pre-roasted paprika.
Ce serait délicieux! Can you make that sandwich, officer?
Sure, but I'm gonna need yours as a prototype first.
I hope you are not just tricking an old man out of the little he has left.
Initial development takes time, of course, but in 6 to 9 months you will eat the sandwich of the gods.
Or god of sandwiches, maybe? But in the meanwhile, what can I do for you here and now, officer?
What are the rules of this game?
The goal is to throw you bull.
Bull.
As close to the cochonnet as you can.
Bull.
That's the cochonnet.
Interesting. Tell me more about it.
Well, first, you draw a circle about a half a meter in diameter. We made ours out of rope. Then, the order of play is determined by a coin toss. You win it. You get to throw the cochonnet. Then, the players aim to throw their bulls as close to the cochonnet as possible. They must stay in the circle and keep both feet planted.
Is there anything else you can tell me about pétanque?
I could, but I'd rather not. I don't want to take up your time with trivial details, officer.
I think I get it. Thanks, Gaston.
You'll put that knowledge to good use in 50 years. I'm sure of that, officer.
Why'd you say 20? And then 50? What?
I don't like where this is going, officer. Don't you think we should do something else now?
No, I want to talk to him. I promise it won't be about pétanque.
Hurry up then.
Okay, actually, bye for now. I pranked him. What is this?
Volumetric shit.
Oh yeah, I got my shit together.
Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit singularity lasts.
Okay. I still need more whatchamacallit.
Can't wait to give Dolina or
I'm picking up so much tear. Nobody would ever know how much tear because I'm tearing it up. I'm tearing it up.
An old call box with a matrix and off-key melody starts playing after you ring the...
Kuno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid...
She thinks you're the gremlin child. What would he say to this?
Who's Kuno? This is the police. Please open the door.
A single beat
Okay.
indicate you ring the door. What an omen. All you hear is you ring the door. You wait. Looks like someone. You hear static from the... You can almost hear them breathe.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric. Have you come to place an order?
She sounds almost antique. As if her voice was being played off an old wax cylinder. A receiver must not be working properly. Wait, but what happened to Slipstream SCA? There's no Tricentennial Electrics on the list.
Hold on. Tricentennial Electrics? I thought this was Slipstream SCA.
My God.
The lieutenant exchanges a look with you.
Sorry?
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice.
She must be mistaking you for someone else. Who cares that you don't remember her? Just go along with it.
Yeah, it's me. Here I am again, crawling back into your life.
Michelle, just please. Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
Hold on. Tell me what's going on. What did I do?
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
A spot of static overrides her words. When she speaks again, it sounds like she's submerged.
It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally forget.
Forget about what?
She sounds like she's about to cry.
Hello?
She doesn't answer.
Hey, are you still there?
Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay.
What just happened?
Another seagull passes by. It's getting cold standing here, staring at the silent call box.
I don't know what happened either. We should probably stop playing with this thing.
Alright. It's a goodbye then.
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards on the call box read: silence, silence, nothing happens, silence. This button looks new.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
I'll try it.
No. Hold on. The last thing you need in your life is more hysteric emotions. Forget it. Find something else to do.
Okay, fine. I'm really close. I need an endurance. Pate. Two Roundabout North. 2 Quayside Apartments, Martinez Pier. The ad reads broken window. Tibbs has windows.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum.
Poor little viewer.
Permanently in it. The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic.
Vandalism.
Probably some kids.
A simple but clever solution to ruining a coin-operated viewer. It took ingenuity. A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word Onuk written on the other side, with N and C scribbled backwards.
I wonder.
That's Kuno on the lens.
Shift your focus to the background.
Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts, lanky weather-worn wooden planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower. You know this to be the Star of Pericanasis, or the Cairo, the central symbol of the Pericanassian Church, a star, a great moral height to be strived towards.
Interesting.
Around the large wooden building you see chunks of sea ice gathered on the beach, and a small tent set up on the ice. This coin-operated viewer is facing south. The instruction manual says to insert 25 centimes and pull the handle while looking inside. Then use the focus knob to zoom in if necessary. Why place a tourist attraction in the middle of such poverty?
What's a tourist attraction doing here?
There was a revitalization project in 49. A design studio tried restoring Martinez to its pre-war glory. It didn't stick.
What happened?
They got as far as the street lamps and the statue on that intersection. Then something went sour. I suspect that something was Everard Clare, the union leader. He muscled them out. It's how it usually goes around here.
Can't we do something about it?
We should have done something about the union 10 years ago. That ship has sailed, officer.
I'm looking.
Your money disappears into the coin slot. A clunk. The ring of metal.
Pull the handle and look inside.
The curtains on the display open. You lean in to catch the view. It's blurry. Different blues and greens. In the middle of the shimmer stands a drab grey shape, like a ghost.
Turn the knob and focus your vision.
The lenses shift. The ghost sharpens into an islet in the bay. In the ruins, a man-made structure is visible. A half-sunken sea fort. Its concrete almost reconquered by nature.
Oh.
It looks as if it was abandoned quite some time ago. Nothing but a rotten tooth remains of the anti-aircraft tower. A lonely birch tree grows out of it.
There are ruins of some kind of building there.
Really? I don't have the eyesight to make it out.
The book is titled The Man from Heimdall and the Wildfire.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
Hi.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
What kind of store is this anyway?
It's a bookstore, sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games. It's called Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
I see.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses, little girl.
What is a book?
That is a book. They have stories inside them. It's like someone told you a story in a really long letter.
What's a postcard?
A postcard is a small cardboard picture. You can write a few words on the other side and send it to your friend or beloved.
Beloved. What's a board game?
Board games are like little games on a table, made to pass the time. There are several different ones, but sailors here mostly buy cards.
Interesting, thanks.
My pleasure. Anything else you'd like to know?
Is it okay if I ask you some questions?
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
What is your name?
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock.
The girl gazes at the window, then suddenly jolts, her eyes wide as if recalling something.
Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
And you're standing out here in the cold because...
I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
Such a good trooper you are, already learning the value of hard work.
Thank you, sir. I'm happy to help Mum out with the store.
She smiles and stands upright like a little soldier. Shouldn't you be at school or something?
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
Isn't going to school more important than this?
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
Right. Grind set mindset.
There is stress and unease behind these words. She's reciting etiquette.
How's the business
Mum
going?
says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Cursed? In what way?
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go...
bankrupt.
Exactly. But we've been doing fine so far.
This sounds rather serious. I should probably look into this.
We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case. But I don't see much more to look into here.
Kim, you don't even know yet.
Yes. Please do look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games you asked about are also there, sir.
What do you know about other failed businesses?
Nothing really, sir. Mum doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back rooms or the cellar. I don't really know what's there.
How does the curse manifest itself?
It does not manifest itself in any way. It does not exist. I liked it better when we were talking about whether it's appropriate to stand out in the freezing weather.
But Kim, the plasmic manifestations.
No such thing.
Anything else you wanted to talk about, sir?
Enough about the curse, for now.
Maybe I can tell you about some of our books instead.
What is this crime business?
Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals.
Okay, I get it. Crime murder gets people going.
And it's kind of like a puzzle too. You can guess who the criminal is or how the good guys are going to catch him.
I'm a policeman myself, by the way.
You don't look much like a policeman.
Oh, well, how does a cop look like then?
Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
It's not your body that's important in police work anyway. It's your head.
Head? Yes.
No, your mind. Not head, child. Heads.
A quicksilver mind. This Mullen guy looks like he needs 4 hours just to come up with a single idea.
No, he's wicked smart in the stories.
Sure, when the author does when the author does all the thinking for him, real policemen have to think and act on their own.
Like you, sir. Of course. He's just a fictional character. He's no match for you. Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the books.
What is romance?
It's the type of book where there's a rich lady and she has to choose between the good man and the bad man.
Oh. She smiles at the thought, perhaps imagining herself in this situation.
Or there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about man and lady business, sir.
What about a poor man getting a rich lady?
It happens, but usually the guy gets rich in the process. Or should actually be rich himself, but has lost his family property unjustly, like during the revolution or something.
I see.
Those are unhappy books, for most of the pages. People sad about what they have lost, but then it all turns out just fine in the end.
What about when both of the men are bad?
These are not very common. You can't have a choice between bad and bad. Nobody wants to read a story like that.
What if it's written really well?
Well, maybe then it's fine. Maybe if the lady then decides not to pick either, because she doesn't need a bad man. Yes, that would be interesting.
What about when everyone is poor?
That's really not a proper romance story. That's more like everyday life.
Sometimes you have to write about real life things.
Not in romance books, sir. These are about nice and pretty people, and everyone is happy in the end.
What about a book where the man and lady business doesn't work out at all?
I haven't read many of those. Maybe you should ask Mum.
Maybe I will.
I'm sure she can help out. Anything else you're curious about?
That's enough romance for me. I had other questions.
Maybe some about other books?
Who are these famous people?
Oh, kings and queens and generals of old, or artists and writers, or musicians, those kinds of people. There's usually something extraordinary about them.
Extraordinary.
I think that's why people read them, to find the secrets of their fame.
The secrets. Have you guys ever heard of being born rich?
Seems like most people who read those books fail to get more famous from reading them.
Reading those doesn't make the readers more famous, does it?
But it does make the famous people more famous.
Fame sounds delicious. Maybe someday someone will write a book about me one day.
Why would they do that, sir?
Because I'll be a superstar cop in the papers and everything. That'll show them.
That's so cool. Maybe they'll make you a book cover picture and everything. Standing over a dead body, holding a gun.
Okay, I'm gonna deduce something now.
The girl keeps her hands folded, hidden. Why is that?
Hey, why do you keep your hands folded?
What do you mean, sir?
You can show them to me.
She looks around anxiously. Her hands remain folded in front of her. She doesn't want to show them. The lieutenant stands by, looking at the two of you with little interest.
It's okay.
She brings out her reddened hands, her nails frayed, nearly chewed down to the flesh.
Same, girl, same. You bite your nails.
And you knew this from me keeping my hands folded.
There were a few other hints.
Well, that proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
Want more? I bet I can figure out why you bite your nails. I got a few reasons in mind.
She nods, half provocative, half enthusiastic.
You're uptight because of your mother and the pressure she's putting on you.
Maybe so, sir. Okay, I know it's a bad habit, and I shouldn't.
Either way, another ace deduction by the #1 detective in town.
It was okay, sir.
Okay, she's still got a rebellious streak.
There's more that can be achieved here. Ask her to do the same.
You think so? Fine, do better. Do something about me.
You're quite sober.
The lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He is intensely not flinching. It takes effort.
And I'm having a grand time.
I sure hope you are, sir.
There she stands, swaying on her feet, assaulted by the early spring breeze. She smiles at you. The whole situation suddenly feels familiar, somehow. There's something you're missing. You have absolutely no idea. Familiar? How? You must have forgotten something you heard again.
Okay, bye. See you around, Annette. Alright. I think what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna try the body one more time, and then I'm gonna call it for today.
There he still is, looking right through you. Ha ha ha.
Ugh.
Again, the corpse laughs at you, pus dripping from its mouth. You will never be able. Every time it happens, it gets worse and worse. There's nothing more to throw up now. All that's left is crying and convulsing at the same time.
Even though I got my shit compressed? How is it possible?
I'm at a loss as well. I could swear your shit was together, detective.
Thank you, Kim.
Sometimes even that is not enough. Life is unfair.
What do I do now?
Officer, you just need to be stronger. Learn to keep it in long enough for us to work. There's nothing else to do.
You can open this white check again.
Relax. It's okay if you don't make it today. The bloated corpse isn't going anywhere.
Yeah, but Volition, I want to.
There he still is, looking right through you. As you breathe
Yes!
in, the odor comes over you. It's a spell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it. It's a puzzle. What's hanging in front of you is a puzzle of decaying flesh, tattoos, and tendons.
Do they always do that?
They do after 7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enameled boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
Inspect the boots.
The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow. These are clearly not boots. They're armor, possibly part of a larger set.
These aren't just boots, are they? They're armor.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots.
Sabatons. What kind of armor is this exactly?
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be.
Where?
Under the heel. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
What happened to the rest of it?
The locals probably scavenged it. It would be odd if he had more on after 7 days. We should keep a lookout for these pieces. The armor could yield information. Maybe he'll know something.
Understood.
The sabatons dangle off the man's decaying form, ageless and synthetic. A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side.
It's anything but.
Faint, like whirls of floorboards. The design looks organic, influenced by highly resistant wood materials, like lignum vitae and ebony, perhaps.
What does this remind me of?
If trees were made of porcelain, this is what their cross-sections would look like.
Run your finger over the
The
lines.
smooth, glossy surface fractures into ever more intricate interconnections, peaking on the right sabaton, where you notice. The whorls are in the shape of a letter and number combination, E50, 100, 1000.
Point at it. Looks like there's a serial number on the right sabaton.
Good. Can you read it to me?
X5415 6745 678222. Let's lie.
Why? Drama. Chill.
We have a make and a number. That's something. We can use the radio in my kinema when we're done. Either station can chase it for us.
The material looks out of place here.
It is. It's expensive.
The lieutenant draws a line in the condensation on the ceramic with his index finger.
We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics. For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
4 fucking years? Are you kidding me?
For the northwest region of Revachol, an officer's average yearly income is 5,500 real.
That's
unadjusted
it?
For rank.
Oh.
Not too much, yes.
Sounds puny. No wonder I can't pay my hostel bill.
It's a sorry situation, I agree.
How could this man afford such expensive hardware?
That's for us to find out. Mr. Gart implied he was security personnel for the harbor company. This confirms my own assumptions.
Initial report?
Just something I scraped together from my station. An area report on Martinez. I'm sure you did the same.
These look pretty advanced for a security guard.
I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
Pull the boot
The
off.
stench fills your nostrils. As you push downward, an ominous creaking sound comes from above.
Stop!
The lieutenant's voice is sharp. He looks at you with the boot under your arm.
Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Brutal!
Let go of the boot.
With you, asshole! Why is he letting go, Kuno?
I don't know, baby. I don't know why he's such a...
Whoa, baby.
Officer, if I may ask, what were you trying to achieve by putting on the deceased foot?
Fuck if I know, man.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
Inspect the belt.
The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. This is a steel-reinforced cargo lashing belt, big brother of the regular cargo belt. It's used for tying cargo under 6-rotor airships.
Don't ask me how I know, but this is a lashing belt used for airlifting cargo.
Airlifting? I thought it was used on lorries for strapping cargo to them.
Apparently this is the reinforced kind for air transport. My brain tells me so.
The local harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around. I get the sense they use whatever was on hand, without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves.
We're assuming the dock workers from the harbor did it?
The brief suggested as much, politically motivated by the ongoing strike. Did you not get a briefing?
My past has undergone total annihilation. Nothing remains. My mother, the love of my life. Certainly not a briefing.
Okay, you should ask me for one the first moment we get.
They sure wanted him to stay up there. The rope is reinforced with steel wiring.
I was afraid it would be. Thin steel wiring, parallel strands. This makes getting him down more problematic than I had assumed.
How did they even get him up there?
The noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around.
Did they climb up the kid's ladder? Point to the one on the side of the tree.
That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt to close the buckle.
Ah.
Could be. The shape of the branch supports the theory.
Back off and look at the corpse.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt, limbs limp and torso covered in tattoos.
Inspect the tattoos.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart.
Is this a microelectronic system?
I have only a cursive knowledge of the science of cybernetics. I would not know if it were. But it's not quite complex enough, is it?
It doesn't seem familiar from the insides of any radio computer your mind can imagine. The somewhat organic lines remind you of old filament memory units, but not quite. No, you're nowhere near right.
I'm missing something here.
So am I.
Eh?
He wears a wide leather belt around his waist and a gun holster under his arm.
Oh.
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera.
What's that?
A Trigger Sunshine Mini.
Oh.
Triggered is the world's leading manufacturer of intercommunication devices, primarily projectors. The camera before you looks familiar somehow.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
An instant color camera.
He produces 2 metal-capped ampoules and clicks them into place on the side of the apparatus. A thin slot shines there.
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
He points the camera at the corpse, peering into it. The lens needs adjusting. Then...
A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
Pretty.
In case we need it.
The lieutenant says and shakes the paper, letting it dry in the cold wind. On it, a color-perfect copy of the dead man's tattooed chest. Cool machine.
Yes. It is pretty cool, isn't it?
Yes.
There is only one ampoule left. Use it wisely.
What do we need this photo for?
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter. To us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around.
Can I have it? I should look at it later without the corpse smell.
Sure. Just don't lose it.
He hands you the piece of rolled up photo paper. It's no larger than a pack of cigarettes.
The glossy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms.
You've acquired an interactable item.
Yeah, I know. Look him in the eye.
His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess.
Tell me, who are you, Jedman?
The corpse is dead silent. You have no idea why you just said that.
Yeah, fair enough.
Who is he? He is male, 40 to 50, with an athletic build.
Wait, did I say that out loud?
The corpse looks right through you as you distance yourself from its stench, eyes like a shark.
Squint and take a step back.
As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink. This is a trick. You've done it before. Pink is where the blood settled in the first hours post-mortem. You can use it to see if the corpse has been tampered with. Does his position at the time of death match the discoloration?
Observe.
Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
His face and hands are pink. Thighs, too.
I see it. His neck, too. The lividity goes right up his chin. We have good, well-pronounced discoloration here.
Relax your eyes.
The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
So, what do you think?
I think he's dead.
I agree.
His personality is no longer a part of the world.
Totally dead.
The world no longer stores personality in its composition. There was a time for that, and it ended 7 days ago.
That sounds about right, yes. I agree.
His person
totally dead.
Sure, the corpse looks by, oblivious.
I agree.
His person
totally dead.
Totally.
Absolutely. I agree.
His person
totally dead.
This Buster's not coming back.
No siree.
I like these ones a lot.
I agree.
His person
totally dead.
Deady dead dead dead.
Dabadoob doob dead.
I think he was upright after death. His hands, feet, and neck are discolored.
Agreed. Especially on the neck. The belt acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis supports a hanging.
Could it be he was moved after death?
There's always a chance. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt. We'll have to get him down first.
Cover your nose. Something is coming out of him.
A pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping into it, drop by drop.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
The fuck he's saying?
Talking about shit.
Goddamn right I'm a...
Malicious laughter erupts in the yard. Sounds like seagulls.
Big said he's a...
The lieutenant's face is made of stone.
Sorry not sorry, Kim. He's beaten up. See the bruises?
I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
He means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
Back off and catch your breath.
But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils. He slowly rotates before you, decomposing.
So, how do we get him down?
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
Step back and have another look first.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
Yep, the preliminary examination is done. Let's get him down from there.
The steel-reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters. but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt.
He doesn't actually think the challenge is unique. He thinks it's frustrating, annoying, and harder than he thought.
The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting the airship strength material.
Can someone else do it?
Someone else? You mean like the police?
You have a point there.
Sadly, yes. The whole RCM is out there right now, doing the exact same thing we are. Are we in a rush to help them? Not with this on our hands. I know it's hard, but I assure you, the others won't come to help us. And we have a growing sanitary concern here. We need to get him down, fast.
We could saw the branch.
Climb up there and saw the branch?
Yeah, it seems dangerous.
There has to be a less risky way, with less falling down of trees.
Seems like a lot of hassle. Let's not do it. Or actually, JK, I'm not going to say that. Maybe we should shoot him down? Or maybe we could shoot him down?
Yeah! Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
How?
Where the buckle ties the rope to the branch. That's a good spot to aim.
There. The buckle holds the belt together.
Where? Ah, yes, I see. If the shot hits that, there might be a chance to release the belt.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain a Kuno with some shit.
They'll miss! The pigs will miss Kuno.
I'll let him
Silence.
choose.
With his elbow sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks, securing it in place. That's a Kiel A9090 Armistice, mass-produced muzzle loader, ascetic, frugal, one of the most common firearms in the world. He then steps back and assumes the fellow's desk position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
Say nothing.
He's gonna fucking miss!
The kick voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
God damn it.
Oh.
A lot of things were wrong with that shot. The fellow's test was the wrong choice. His shoulders were raised, but above all, he cannot trust his eyesight.
Ah.
Fucking idiot! Muckabah asshole!
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
Try again, maybe.
No, we are lucky as it is. We didn't break anything, and the victim remains uncompromised. Any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the locals. We have eyes on us. I didn't do us any favors with that.
What now?
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
Ooh.
You know, you don't feel like too bad of a shot yourself.
I can try and shoot him down myself.
It's bad as it is. Us shooting firearms like punks here. Go ahead, I'm not stopping you. Just don't hit the victim.
I'm gonna need your gun for this.
They only have one gun!
Oops.
This is the sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's ever seen.
Very sorry. I'm super sorry. In fact, I'm sorry that I'm sorry.
Officer, why do we only have one gun?
Remember when I told you I didn't have my badge or my uniform with me when I woke up? I didn't have my gun either.
That is even more unfortunate than the badge. You need to contact your station about it as soon as possible. Try not to lose this one, please.
Yeah, take it, you fucking banani poika! Take it
Oh.
and shoot yourself in the mouth!
Banani poika. Wow. Feel the weight first.
The cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Your fingers fit right through the guard, instinctively resting on the trigger. You've held this, an A9 Armistice, before. At some point, it probably used to be your choice of firearm.
Uh-huh.
It still feels comfortable, like you never laid it down.
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno? Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth!
Point the gun at the belt.
The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet planted firmly in the ground and your left hand supporting your gun arm.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
Say, shut up.
Or what? You gonna fuck me? You wanna fuck me, pig?
Your field of view narrows. The branch slowly moves, becoming entirely two-dimensional. The metal buckle glimmers, catching the noon light as the corpse slowly rotates. The slow movement of the branch in the wind and your shoulders directing the gun sync up, dancing hypnotically.
Look, he's crying. You gonna cry now?
Okay.
Fucking faggoty.
No, shh. I got this, guys. I got this. No take backsies. No! Well.
A plume of smoke erupts from the barrel. Your hand goes numb from the
Damn
explosion.
it. I was
With your
so
ears still
close.
ringing, you lower the weapon to see what happened. You missed the belt, but hit the corpse straight in the chest. Bits of ribcage protrude from the skin. No blood, only a murky sludge dripping down his belly. The sudden stink makes your eyes water.
Oh my god, he's gonna fucking cry. I knew it. What a...
Ask for another shot. You'll get it with the next one. The goddamn light reflected off some window. Surely.
Can you reload it, please? I need another shot.
The cadaver is already compromised bad enough. We don't have to make it worse.
Ah.
It came out wrong. You made it sound like you're some sort of roulette addict looking for a fix. Ask again. More controlled this time.
Please, Kim.
There is silence.
Vitupa wants to fuck up again bad.
Mokupu Vitupa. What is that? What the hell kind of words are those?
Some of my people, asshole.
Don't provoke her.
This lieutenant takes his sidearm from you, then holsters it.
Shot him in the chest. What a fucking idiot.
I mean, you're kind of right there, Kuno S.
It's not the gun's fault you can't shoot. It's your pig hands.
Pigs don't have hands. They have, like, fucking hooves or something.
I mean, yeah. Kuno S, I mean, you were right about that too. 2 in a row.
Kuno has hands. Kuno can shoot that shit down for you.
No, Kuno. If I can't shoot him down, no one will.
Cop's bitter because he fucked that corpse up, Kuno. What a fucking curpillo.
Curpello. I probably shouldn't be saying these words. They might mean something bad that I don't know.
We still need to get him down somehow. The bad way. The way I didn't want us to. By asking the harbor for help. They have the tools and the men. If they put him up there, they can take him down too.
But won't it be dangerous?
To ask the suspects for help with the victim's body? To be indebted to Everard Clare? Very much, yes. Which is why I would have preferred us to handle this ourselves. Clearly we can't.
Suck my dick, bitches.
Oh my... For what, girl? What's wrong with being indebted to Everard Clare?
He's a dangerous and corrupt man, and we cannot predict what he will want from us in return.
Yeah? Don't go being someone else's bitches. You're Kuno's bitches.
How do we get inside the harbor?
From the gates, by negotiating or fighting. I'm unenthusiastic about fighting. Or we can try to find some secret third path. It's unlikely though.
Yeah. Welcome to the stream. I just failed shooting the guy down. It's great. Everything is great.
To the gates. Let's negotiate.
Let's get to it then. Okay. I have this. Let's look at this real quick.
A web of blue lines stretches across the torso of the hanged man, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time the lines intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart.
Interesting.
It almost looks like the electronic patterns inside a radio computer or an old filament memory, but not quite.
Who are you?
Gone.
What's the meaning of this tattoo?
For you to discover. You've gotten as far as you will without assistance.
Got it.
Someone who knows about history could tell you.
Okay. Can I do anything with this?
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material.
I need perception. Do I have? I'm very close to leveling up. Maybe if I talk to Kuno real quick.
Can't you see I'm throwing rocks?
Look, I have questions for you.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
I'm trying.
He moves his hands like a basketball player dribbling fast.
The body. What do you know about it?
Shitload pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
This is where you quickly ask him questions. Real cop questions. Like a cop.
Where's the rest of his armor?
Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor.
How come?
Kuno's fuck-gimp's got one big thing wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant.
A mutant?
Look at him. Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor's too big for any man. Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that shit away.
What do you mean you threw it away?
Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big.
He performs a kickoff on the imaginary helmet.
Kuno kicked that shit in the sea, rugby style. That shit means nothing to Kuno.
You didn't even sell it? You just kicked it? Bro, come on. You threw it in the sea?
Yeah, that shit means nothing to Kuno. Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit. Kuno's a fucking monk.
Okay, Kuno.
You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly troubadour shit at the gate.
What do you mean troubadour?
Yeah, cock and boot. You know that jolly union fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit. Came around pretending like he cares about cows.
How do you know he wasn't pretending? Or how do you know he was pretending?
So yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows. Trying to catch a peep at Kuno's armor. Go to the gate. Ask him yourself.
I want to know what does he mean pretending he likes cows? Like, is he saying like he's a vegetarian and he just doesn't eat meat, so he's like better? Or like a vegan? Like, what do you mean he's pretending to like cows? I have so many questions.
Curious, my liege. Why did Kuno feed you this information?
And you're just telling me this out of the kindness of your heart, Kuno?
Yeah, Kuno's doing charity today. Kuno Day. Kuno feels sorry for you two loser pigs. Kuno's doing pity now.
Still, seems suspicious. He may have it in for that guy. Or you may be paranoid. That is also a possibility, sire.
It is a possibility. I've been known to be paranoid. Do you know who he was?
Kuno's fuck gimp. Kuno uses the fuck gimp for target practice.
Right.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
So you don't know anything.
Kuno knows all kinds of shit. Kuno's not a snitch. That's all.
Do
Trying to
you...
make the Kuno sing into the popo phone.
The popo phone, yeah. Talking to the popo phone, Kuno. Do you know how it got up there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it happening?
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Okay, where did you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking...
He looks around trying to come up with something.
Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel.
That's a fictional city name. Night City doesn't exist.
Why you gotta be riding Kuno's ass? You haven't been where Kuno's been. You haven't been in Kuno's head.
I feel like I'm way in your head, Kuno.
You wanna know where Kuno was? You wanna know what Kuno's been fucking up to?
Don't tell him that, Kuno. It's lame.
It's not fucking lame. Kuno's building Kuno's City. Night City. Rage City. The City of Rage. That's it. And it's not lame.
Lame.
That's the name of Kuno City, bitch. Get the fuck off Kuno's back. This shit ain't about that.
It's impossible to deduce what it is about, at least for the moment. If it's important, it'll come up later. Focus on the case.
Have you seen anyone suspicious around, other than yourself?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty Kuno.
There are contusions all over his body. Did you do that?
Fuck are you talking about? What is this contusion shit?
He says you're stupid, Kuno. They want to make you stupid again.
A contusion is a bruise. I'm talking about the marks your stone left on the corpse.
Oh, did Kuno make your shit sniffing harder? Obstruction of shit sniffing? This is Kuno's kingdom. Kuno fucking rules here.
Sure.
You hear the lieutenant.
Kim, we did the same thing.
You're testing Kuno.
Get lost.
The fuck about it? You're
Get lost.
About the crime scene. You kids often play in this yard?
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck do you want with it?
The ladder, ever climb it?
Look at that fucking shit. You're trying to get Kuno killed.
So you would say the ladder is unclimbable.
Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno's not a fucking acrobat.
The lieutenant takes a quick note in.
It's a trap, Kuno. Don't climb it, Kuno.
What's in the greenhouse over there?
Dunno. Kiptas gardener used to work there.
Kipt is a pejorative term used to describe people of South Seminese or Areopagite descent. It used to be a common first name among the Areopagites of Ilmara. Not so much anymore.
Ilmara. The gardener used to work there.
Yeah, that's what Kuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Kuno can take it. Shit's nothing to Kuno.
You mean the young woman in the by the whirling in rags, that gardener?
Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit.
He looks at you in the eye and nods, as if agreeing with himself.
Yeah, her. What was she doing in the greenhouse in March anyway? What kind of gardening is done in March?
I should ask her about that.
Yes, it seems suspicious. You don't like things being like that. Suspicious.
I was wondering about the trash container.
Don't be wondering about Kuno's shit, pig.
There's something might have been stashed in there. Maybe there's even a lead.
Yes, absolutely. Why the fuck are you telling this shit to Kuno?
Alright, fair enough. I should probably be talking to Kim about that. Kuno, there's a stack of Eternite back there. Point to the shack.
That's just some shit roofing gimps left behind. Lazy dinks.
He's hiding something.
Are you hiding something?
Pig, if Kuno was hiding something, it would be hidden.
He says with exaggerated confidence.
But it is not hidden, is it, sire? You picked up on it. You should examine the pile of roofing material again.
Uh-huh. I might have questions later. For now, let's talk about something else.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
I gotta ask, who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
Interesting. You refer to yourself in the third person to distance yourself from the situation.
Kuno doesn't do that smart shit. Don't throw that bullshit at Kuno. Kuno knows you're lying.
Am I?
Trying to get Kuno hooked on the book.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you!
Ew. Kuno S, what the hell?
Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
Bruh.
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Oh my god.
Everyone can hear. You need to get the hell out of here before.
I'm just gonna leave.
Get out of here before the Kuno beats the shit out of you.
Yeah, that's right. Drag your fat ass out of here, fat boy, before Kuno fucks you.
Girl.
Bang! Got fucked by the Kuno. We alright? You wanna get fucked again? Come back.
Inexplicable feminist agenda.
Oh, my VTuber broke again. Hello? Okay, it's back.
There is something you need to see, sir. We found the remnants of an ancient artifact. lodged in your hypothalamus. It is a cylindrical object, piss-weathered and smelling of liquor. The paint is peeling off, but you can clearly make out the letters Revolutionary Feminist Agenda on the hull. It appears that some time ago, before you became a joke, you were an actual feminist.
Oh.
Somehow you've come to that conclusion. Perhaps you can work your way back.
+1 empathy, -1 electrochemistry. I can live with that. Let us look at this.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite, because there's a secret door hidden behind panels of Eternite. That's why they're too orderly.
Put the panels aside.
There it is. You see a shabby little door.
Teehee. Nice.
What is this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
Do I want to investigate though? I think I have to level up visual calculus. Yes. Leave. I'm gonna do visual calculus.
There are several footprints.
Okay, come on.
Left by work. Wow.
Ugh.
Still not doing it. You're bad at this.
Whisper to yourself, why is this so complicated? I keep failing. Oh, did I just die?
Despair creeps into you, getting fat on your weakness.
Oh.
Whatever noble intent, you're still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation, right?
I'm done. No one even likes cops.
Yes, it can be difficult to be on the receiving end of so much distrust and outright hatred.
And then I
Nothing
died.
you can say would make you feel any better now. Cop gives up the detective genre.
Wait, did I just... Wait, did I just lose? Oh man. I just lost all that progress. Wait, seriously? I did, didn't I?
An inconspicuous pile.
I did. Okay. Well, with that, I think I'm gonna head out. I feel like that's a good place to stop. Before the next stream, I will get back to where I was. And then we'll do this again. I am thinking I will be streaming this again on Monday because I've got work Saturday and Sunday and I don't really feel like streaming on those days. But if you want some more Disco Elysium, come back on Monday, probably 3 p.m. again. 3 p.m. seems to be a good time. All right. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for watching. Take care of yourself. Wait, let me... Wait, is this the right... Yes, okay, it is. All right. Thank you, thank you. Come again. And, you know what? I don't really feel like,